Every programmer understands the importance of writing functional code. However, writing code that is also readable and maintainable is equally crucial, especially in collaborative environments. This is where PEP 8 comes into play. PEP 8 is the official style guide for Python code. It provides a set of recommendations on how to write Python code that is consistent, clear, and easy to understand for anyone reading it. Adhering to PEP 8 significantly improves code quality and collaboration. One of the most fundamental aspects of PEP 8 concerns whitespace. Python relies heavily on indentation to define code blocks, making consistent indentation paramount. PP8 mandates using 4 spaces per indentation level. Never mix tabs and spaces for indentation, as this can lead to subtle and hard to debug errors. Additionally, use 2 blank lines to separate top-level function and class definitions. Method definitions within a class should be separated by a single blank line. Consistent naming makes code much easier to navigate. PP8 outlines specific conventions for different types of identifiers. Function and variable names should be lowercase, with words separated by underscores, like my variable. Class names should follow the capwords convention, also known as camel case, such as my class. Constants, which are variables intended not to change, should be in all uppercase with underscores separating words, for example, max value. Module names should be short and all lowercase using underscores if necessary. PEEP 8 recommends limiting all lines to a maximum of 79 characters. This guideline enhances readability, especially when viewing code on smaller screens or in side-by-side diffs. For docstrings and comments, the limit is slightly shorter at 72 characters. When a line exceeds this limit, you can break it using Python's implied line continuation inside parentheses, brackets, and braces. Alternatively, you can use a backslash, though this is generally less preferred. Breaking lines after binary operators is also a common practice. The way you import modules also falls under PEP 8's purview. Imports should generally be placed at the top of the file, immediately after any module docstrings and before global variables. They should be grouped in a specific order. First, import standard library modules, followed by third-party related imports, and finally, local application-specific imports. Each group should be separated by a blank line. It is also recommended to put each import on its own line for clarity. Comments are vital for explaining complex logic, but they should be used judiciously. PEPI 8 suggests that comments should be complete sentences and updated as the code changes. Block comments should be indented to the same level as the code they describe. Inline comments should be separated by at least 2 spaces from the statement they explain. Docstrings, which are string literals that occur as the first statement in a module, function, class, or method definition, are crucial for documenting code. They should describe the purpose and usage of the code block. Beyond specific rules, PEP 8 encourages general best practices for clean code. Avoid unnecessary white space in expressions and statements. For instance, don't put spaces immediately inside parentheses, brackets, or braces. Always use single quotes for string literals unless a double quote is present within the string. Be consistent with your chosen quote style within a file. These small details contribute significantly to overall code readability. Manually checking every line against P8 can be tedious. Fortunately, several tools can help automate this process. Linters like Flake 8 and PyLint can analyze your code and report any deviations from PEP8. Auto formatters such as Black and AutoPEP8 can automatically reformat your code to comply with PEP8 guidelines. Integrating these tools into your development workflow ensures consistent style with minimal effort. They are invaluable for maintaining a clean code base. Adopting PEP8 is more than just following a set of rules. It is about fostering a culture of clean, readable, and maintainable code. While some rules might seem arbitrary at first, their collective benefit in large projects is undeniable. By embracing PEP 8, you contribute to a more collaborative and efficient programming environment. It makes your code easier to understand for others and for your future self. Make PEP 8 a fundamental part of your Python programming practice.